Rob, tell me how the heck you came up with this idea to begin with 13 years ago.
Well, 13 years ago at South Heights Elementary, we kind of had a disenfranchised school community. There were low expectations, and there wasn't a lot of trust between the school and the stakeholders within our community. So just drew on an idea that I had been raised on when I went to college. I was a preschool assistant for Head Start. They did home visits every year, all the time, and it was a great way to go in and understand where students came from, make that connection with the parents, not to lower expectations, but just to figure out what level of support we needed to bring to meet those expectations.
Did you get immediate, I don't know that reward is the right term, but immediate reaction that you could see happening in the classroom?
Well, the immediate reaction came from the kids, because this was radically different. You know, we flipped the script. We went from being inside the classroom waiting for them to come to us to being out in the neighborhood. So the immediate reaction came from the kids. At first it was like, what are they doing here? And then the second was just elation, to where now it's part of our culture and it's commonplace.
Great. I've already asked this of everybody, but I'm going to ask you again. What is the importance of parental involvement in a child's education?
You know, I guess I like the word parental engagement because at a base level, what we're trying to achieve is at least trust. Whether we get more classroom moms or we see more people out at different events, that's great. But what we want is their trust, that when they send their kids to our school, that we've achieved that level of trust and support to where we can do great things with kids.
And how does that reflect onto the kids themselves?
Well, they see the connection. They see that that everybody, all the stakeholders that they know are involved in making them successful. The exciting part about this year is the connection's gotten bigger, the circle's gotten larger, and now they see business leaders, they see churches, they see just committed citizens that have no kids in their school system but paying taxes is a part of their circle of support.
For you, what's it like this year, seeing this expand at this way?
We're a big believer in powerful words, and we love the poem Think Differently that Apple used in one of their campaigns. And we like the idea that we've had a role in changing things and making things better. The powerful part for this, for me, and for our school is this is just like a little experiment. You know, what happens when a good idea takes flight and all the stakeholders get involved? And I think we're seeing the benefits of that already. What if we took that focused support to graduation rates or elementary literacy or, you know, college readiness? You know, if we have that strong level of collaboration, I don't really think there's anything we can't solve. It's a promised neighborhood of sorts.
Along the idea of college, when did it come along that you would take the kids to a different college? When did that idea? I mean, that's a tremendous idea.
Well, I remember the day vividly, standing there along with one of my best people, and we were watching all the kids leave for the last day of school going out, and I had a 5th grader, 99th percentile, an incredible kid, walking out the front door holding their report card saying, I passed. Well, I knew that wasn't good enough for my daughter, and it probably wasn't good enough for your child, and so we realized that even though we were making progress, we needed to, again, change that level of support.
And Mr. Black, what's up, my man?
I brought you something for the first day of school.
Girl,
We had a good summer. Yeah.
In 2009, Northwest Kentucky Forward, which is the Economic Development Council here in Henderson and in the 4-county region, made education a priority. They felt like in order to improve our jobs and bring more industry in, we needed to improve our school system. So they started an event called Rally for Education, and out of that event, they created advocacy teams. And one of the advocacy teams is parent engagement. And I was very fortunate to get a group of unbelievable, motivated, passionate people who came together to look at the topic of parent engagement. And really over the last 2 years, our team has worked We've gone to different school systems and looked at their efforts. We've done a lot of research to see what is the best way to get our parents engaged, because we knew that if we could get our parents more engaged in our school system, that it's just a win-win for us. And one of the things that we were lucky enough to know about was the home visit that South Heights Elementary had been doing for 13 years, as well as other school systems have done it on a different level. So we went out and talked to Rob Carroll, and Rob came in and joined our team, and we really began to lobby the school system. We met with the school system, we met with the leadership team, we met with individual board members, and we said we really believe the best way to get parents engaged in our education is to go out to them. Unfortunately, a lot of parents don't come to school events anymore. And what we found was the only way that we could really get that face-to-face first good contact was home visit. And so we were very fortunate that over the last 2 years we have been able to talk to wonderful people, and the Board of Education listened to us, believed in us, and voted this year to do home visits for all elementary school students in Henderson.